seem pretty loose. Is that the right mindset you want them to have with what's to come here?
They're ready to play.
You used the word stud when talking about Cam York the other day. What maybe has particularly impressed you about the way he's kind of risen to the occasion?
His willingness. That's what I think he's improved on, at least. Maybe he hasn't improved on it. Maybe it was in him. I don't know. I didn't expect to see. I think he's got a quiet intensity. It just his willingness. I think he has played hard and done all the things you need to do as an NHL defenseman.
Kind of going back to that first question, in your experience, is there a right mindset for a team in these games, or does it really just depend on the character of the individual team?
Well, you guys are deep today. We're just going to get ready to play, just like we do every other game. We know the importance of it. They're pros. We have a good locker room. Nothing special is going to be said. We're just going to be ready to play the right way.
John, after last game, you said you're not going to scoreboard watch, but I'm sure you get the results some way somehow. Just curious, how do you get the results when you?
Well, I'm going to have to know before the game in case again, I don't know. There's so many different scenarios, and still have tonight's games to play. People are going to fill me in on what's going on. I'm not going to be there on my phone. What happens, happens. I know how we're preparing for our game, and so there's no sense of getting too locked into the other stuff. We need to take care of our stuff.
Is there an excitement there, though, going into tomorrow? It's basically a playoff game 7, do or die. If we had presented that scenario to you back in training camp, you said you have one game to get in. There's got to be an exciting feeling knowing that all the hard work has gotten you to this point.
Yeah. I'm happy that the team has an opportunity to be in this situation, and where we're at in the process here. These are important things for us to watch. We're doing that. Also, we want to win. So yeah, I'm very happy for the team that they have grinded away and found a way to set themselves up for a game to maybe get in.
You said on whenever the last game was Saturday about how it wasn't a playoff game. It didn't have that kind of vibe and that.
It wasn't.
So, but this game, I think the expectation is it will have that playoff vibe, right? This is a win and get in kind of scenario. How do you?
Yeah, but then if we get in the playoffs and we play a couple of games saying, man, this is playoffs, we are not – it's a very important game. It's a very exciting game to be involved in. Whatever you want to call it, call it. I just want us to play the right way, watch how people react and as a group, individuals and then as a group, and hopefully we get a result. And still doesn't put us where we want to be. We've lost that opportunity, and so I just don't want. I want us to play, and that's what's been good about our team is we haven't been afraid of situations. Our play against the top teams in this league has been pretty good this year. I don't think we're afraid of anything. I just don't want them to overthink. I just want them to play the right way and to play the way we've been playing here. Past couple.
Noah Cates said that you guys are more comfortable kind of in that underdog mentality when you're being looked at that way. Would you agree with that statement for the team?
Yeah, I don't know. I think you say that when you're an underdog. I think it's a lot of hockey speak. I will say it. I think as a player, as a team. I think as a Philadelphia Flyer organization, because the first step we're trying to make here is gain respect in the league. I don't think we have much respect in the league, and I think that's an ongoing thought in my head as a guy that's running the on ice stuff. That I want us to gain respect, and is that an underdog? I don't know. I think you're always looking for any type of motivation you can get yourself to another level. So I'll answer it that way. I do. I don't think we have any respect in the league. As we keep on building and going through this process, hopefully we gain that. And the only way we can do that is not through gimmicks and free tickets. That we need to win, and we need to do it the right way. And that's what we're going to try to do.
You talked about this stretch of the season is going to teach you things about players, about the team, but about individual players. Obviously, over the last 2 games, Travis Konechny has been aside from Sam. Are you? I guess the question is, did you almost need to see that from him to know that he can succeed in these kinds of games?
Well, I think that when you're evaluating people, you have to look at things. And the situation we were in and where we struggled and then we only had a few left, we needed our top players to step up. And that's kind of their responsibility. So, yeah, you as you evaluate, I'm 2 years in. I'm still trying to figure people out. We have a new management staff, a lot of new things around here. We're trying to figure all the things out as we build. We are still building. So we have to look at some of these things as we go into the summer months, no matter where we finish, how we finish, in or out, and figure out where guys stand. And certainly these games will show us some things.